Yes, of course, we want freedom for our people. There is no two ways about that. I will say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and to some of you good night, depending on your time zone. This is still Radio Biafra Extra, and we are streaming live through Biafra Human Rights and Freedom radio station. I must sincerely apologize for coming up a little bit late this evening. It is as a result of some technical issue, but believe me, we can always get better. I say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and to some of you good night, depending on your time zone. On this very platform, Biafra Human Rights and Freedom Radio, which is the embodiment of pro-Biafran groups, the platform is anchored by Diokpa Uchuka Fomefo, the man who has assured us that he will not allow the Heart of Biafra Restoration Project to see corruption. He is from Abatete in Anambra State, Biafra land. I remain George ONYIBE. I come from Agbo, Anyoma Province to be precise, Delta State, Biafra land. I must, as customary, demand at this moment acknowledge members of the de facto customary government. You people, indeed, you are doing miracle. I can only pray that the Almighty Creator will continue to sustain all of you, giving you the grace and the enablement to achieve that dream regarding Biafra restoration, which boils in the heart of all of you. Of course, the de facto customary government is being headed by Alhaji Asare Dokubo, deputized by our sister Rita Anebogo. We have members of the parliament, of course, members of the implementation committee, and all of them are standing by doing the needful. Of course, they are too numerous to mention. Evangelist Bonenfire, we have Mazu Bidio Binu, we have Dr. Okado, Dr. Uchinanwo Kinkwo, veteran Ikenanwa Nonenyi, of course, veteran Onwuzurumba, our elder, of course, Joe Maria Ugono, and others too numerous to mention. I acknowledge all of you this evening, and of course, I acknowledge members of the Biafra Nation, the media department, the board of trustees, and the administrators across the globe. You would have run in a time like this. You would have hid in a time like this, but you decide against all to stand against the evil and bloody men, standing by the side of truth even when it requires that you stand alone. You are all highly appreciated. Agwonwanye, Ada Biafra, Awili Udugu, of course, our media representatives, so many. Chukunonsu, all of you, you are highly appreciated. Okum. And of course, we really need to take record of event. I acknowledge indigenous people of Nnamdi, our misguided brothers. You know, Nikume Yakunyara Jabofia. They are everywhere. They have spent more of their energy and resources trying to undermine their own brother, trying to undermine the very system they profess to protect and to represent. You see them, they always curse people, they always insult people, they blackmail people. That is their cause. But I am their destiny and I am their doom. China Sanwo Chike Duzem, whatever you are doing to the people of Biafra, when we tell you we go nowhere, we just want you to understand that we will see your end. There is no two ways about it, except all of you repent. And let us assume God will forgive you. Most of the Biafran people, of course, I can only pray for you this evening, that the Almighty Creator will help all of you to be able to behold the wondrous truth in His word. A lot of things are going wrong. Most of you have decided to, let's assume all is well, but you know all is not well. You cannot keep on hiding, you cannot keep on pretending, because we do everything we do here if we get it wrong on the detriment of the next generation. Of course, this evening I will want us to briefly look at a study I titled Creating the Right Atmosphere is the ultimate solution to the restoration of Biafra. Creating the right atmosphere. That is the ultimate solution to Biafra Restoration Project. The Biafra Restoration Project in time past has taken several turns with the aim to bring the restoration project to a conclusive end, all to no avail. Men and women, people of conscience, of course I'm talking about Biafra, in time past has initiated different strategies, some acceptable, others not acceptable, but believe me, every of these strategies were initiated with a genuine intention. we have gone through several ways, deployed so many tactics and strategy. Like I said, all to no avail. But it also should be on record that despite the irregularities regarding Biafra men and women of goodwill are still determined to search for solution until the deed is done. Irrespective of all the failures, irrespective of all the challenges, irrespective of all the ups and downs. But it's amazing that as we speak, there are Biafra men and women out there who are so determined to make sure that they do all they can to ensure that Biafra is restored. And so on this note tonight, let us cross-examine them. We came out, we saw injustice, we saw nepotism, we saw emasculation, we saw tribalism, we saw oppression. To cap it all, the indiscriminate killing of our people. And all these things from inception has given birth to the yearning and the desire of our people to opt out of this one Nigeria. We did what we have to do. We mobilized our people. We sensitized our people in diverse means so that they understand that all is not well. With all the sensitization, with all the mobilization, Biafra is still not here. Some have gone to the extent of lying, deceiving our people, somewhere along the line to buy time, as it is happening at this moment. But with every sacrifice that I've made on this aspect, Biafra is not here. We have failed to protect and to defend all by all costs that is necessary. At the end of everything we have done, hoping to restore Biafra, but we have done very little to protect, to defend that which matters to all. But even with all the strategies put in place, it did not turn out well. With everything we have done to restore Biafra, things did not turn out well. Because a lot of things are out of order. They are not in place. And so tonight, in as much as I don't want to waste so much time on this broadcast, we must understand that if we must get Biafra, there is need to create the atmosphere. The stage we are today, there are deliberate efforts made by certain criminal-minded individuals, which you will not agree with me this evening, to prove to you that they are fighting for Biafra. We raise criminal group, militia group, you call them ESM, you call them unknown government, and you're raising funds for them, and it's a way to go. To tell you we are fighting, we release our leader Nnamdi Kanu. We've done this thing 2015, 2016, 2017. Are we progressing or are we going back? Believe me, as far as the restoration project is concerned, it is capital intensive. It requires a huge amount of money. But it was not always like that. That today we now raise offering, tithe and offering inside Biafra agitation. We now raise tithe and offering. We now set up criminal gangs. We set up kidnappers. We set up unknown gunmen. And we pretend we are fighting for Biafra. Why can't the people of Biafra take a little pause and reevaluate our position as a people. It was not always like this. It is amazing how we have eventually become very aggressive to ourselves. We have become very aggressive to ourselves. It was not always like this. The Igbo man is not a coward. He has never been a coward. But for some reason, out of gentleness, out of quietness, some people intend to undermine the Igbo man. But you see, the genuine one, the sincere one, the enlightened mind among them understand that the strength of a man is not measured by the outbursts of character, anger rather, but the ability to contain it. Today, we've lost this virtue. We now become hostile, very aggressive to one another, because Nnamdi Kanu must be Elohim of Biafra land. Because Chikedozem, Simeon Ekpa, and other criminal elements pretending to be fighting for Biafra, they have to harass you, they have to intimidate you, they have to suppress you, oppress you, they have to create this influence that they are who they are not. Look at what it has become. For a little moment, just think, what are the Yoruba thinking about us? Some of you think when you sing Yoruba praise, they will love you. What do you mean? It is not in them. Just take a little while. What do they say about us? They used to say, Igbos don't love themselves. Igbos don't love themselves. Could it be true? And then others had the slogan, they cannot rule themselves. They cannot rule themselves. Could it be true? And then we have spent time. We blame the politicians. We blame the monarch. We have blamed everybody except ourselves. Like I said tonight, let us find out what it takes to create the atmosphere if indeed we are here to restore Biafra. People now threaten. People now lie. People now blackmail. Just to prove to you they are fighting for your interest. And some of you, very gullible, you buy them. Now they cannot hire Simeon Ekpa. Their aim and purpose before now is to change the pressure group to a political machinery. I've tried to ignore Simeon Ekpa. But then, along the line, you still see them coming up. The line. And some of you say, leave them, talk your own, not talk your own. But you don't have sense. That is the problem. Because you don't tell them. And somewhere along the line, you think, oh, let's lie. Let's just leave it. Let's move on. My brother, you are not moving anywhere. We are not going anywhere until the issue is resolved. All of us, we will tell you we go nowhere. I wish you will understand. Whether Nnamdi Kanu collect amnesty, whether Nnamdi Kanu collect political solution, whether Nnamdi Kanu become Jagaban of Igbo land, whether Nnamdi Kanu turn to anything he wishes to turn to, it's not going anywhere. We made a promise to him. After this display of arrogancy, criminality, they will not do it to another person again. Of course, we are bringing order and decency to the whole arena, and it is going to continue that way. But I do not know what has happened to the mind of our people. You see things that are actually destroying our values. You see actions that are actually destroying and misplacing our people before the global community. And yet you choose to support evil, to score cheap points. But how much are they even paying you for blackmailing your brother? How much are they paying you for attacking your brother or your sister? The atmosphere that we are today, are you telling me you're still hallucinating and you're telling me Biafra is going to come in this atmosphere? You are lying. We already know Nnamdi Kanu is trying to opt out of IPOB. But tell Nnamdi Kanu and Nene Nayanya all those money they have stolen and divided among themselves. Whether you have changed the name of the company or you change the ownership of the company, from the paint company to the hotel company, another logistic company you are hiding, we are going to bring all of them out. At the right time, you will answer the people of Biafra. They will know who you really are. Have we created the right atmosphere? Adults who are wise and reasonable enough, they refuse to follow Nnamdi Kanu to form unknown government. And so Nnamdi Kanu, China Sanwo-Olu, they've resolved to compromise our innocent children. And some of you are showing us Nigerian picture. Is that the atmosphere to restore Biafra? Atmosphere of blackmail? Atmosphere of character assassination? Atmosphere of fundraising? Atmosphere of criminality? A lot of things has gone wrong. But it baffles me, it beats my imagination when I see supposedly noble men and women. When I see supposedly intellectual, well-learned, well-traveled, enlightened mind being fooled by some clown and lunatic who don't understand what it means to have ordinary secondary school, ordinary O level. Ordinary Nnamdi Kanu, he don't have his O level. He's making fool of all of you. He could function if he worked as a unit, a component unit in the whole body. He could function. But if he stand alone, he is nobody. And I am nobody as well. But it is Biafra that gives us whatever influence anybody have. And so when you turn against the spirit of Biafra, you are nobody. Everything we are doing today, is that the right atmosphere to restore Biafra? Are we even talking about Biafra? And that they tell you who unknown government is going to kill if they don't release Nnamdi Kanu. You must see your unknown government must kill you. You must threaten somebody. You must insult somebody. Is that the right atmosphere? We've done so much. We've done so many things. We've taken so many turns to restore Biafra. But I tell you, the most important one, we have not properly initiated the process. Neither are we ready to engage these instruments that are required, these ingredients that are required. Let's try to examine at least 3 of them this evening. One of them is the bonding ingredient, which are unity manifesting true love. If indeed we want to restore Biafra, I'm talking to the people of Biafra. If indeed what we are here to do is to restore Biafra, just like every dish, in order to create the right atmosphere, we must initiate the first process, the bonding ingredient, the bonding recipe, the bonding spices. You must introduce it. This bonding ingredient manifests itself through love. In this struggle, we have seen things. And in most cases, we want to wake up to see if it's a dream. And honestly, it would have been better it's a dream. But you know the truth? It's not a dream. It's just truth. It's just real. The bonding ingredient, it must manifest in form of love. The last time I checked, Hausa is not attacking us now. Yoruba is not attacking us. Fulani are not here. The stage is left for us. Many of our brothers has gone back to their shell, and then the remaining one are killing each other. Does this atmosphere of hatred help us to get Biafra? I've said it in my recent broadcast. If I wake up now, they say Biafra is here, and this Biafra is restored by Nnamdi Kanu, I will fight against that Biafra. I'm telling you the truth. We will limit the territory of such Biafra. Because with the atrocity, with the evil, with the wickedness of Nnamdi Kanu, permitting Biafra to exist under the leadership of Nnamdi Kanu, Simeon Ekpa, Chike Doziem, all these criminals will be the highest abomination, the highest sacrilege against the people of Biafra. And I lie not, and I tell you the truth. When we tell you we are watchmen, we mean every word. Because the people who do not have conscience, the people who are heartless, the people who care for no one, the people who protect only their interest, driven by greed, hatred, selfishness. Have you not been able to discern this truth up to this moment? Have you not been able to see that? There was a time I had a very close friend. I trusted this friend with my life. We were very close. We were not related in any way. But till tomorrow, people still think he's my brother. And people around us, only few know we are not related in any way. But the relationship was unusual. He couldn't offend me, and I couldn't offend him. Because there is something known as love was standing in between us. And the Bible says, perfect love casts out fear. Perfect love does not notice when it is wronged. And somewhere along the line, somebody came in between us. He got married. We were very close. And the wife began to complain with time. It was my mistake, because the moment he got married, I would have just moved on and let him be. But I was thinking it's still the same one family. But I didn't know something has changed. When I come to the house, the wife treats me normal, very well. And I go out with my friends as usual. And then one day I came there. An elderly woman called me and said, is there any way you can give your brother some gap? I said, why did you say so? He said, the wife is always complaining that you have taken his husband. It shocked me. I was not happy about that. He was just my friend. And I began to pull back. And I began to pull back. That very statement hurt me so bad. And everything that stands as a tree of love was taken away. And every minute, the brother sees I have wronged him. And every minute, I also complain the brother have wronged me. And that woman, elderly woman, she stands like a mother to us. He called both of us. He said, none of you are wrong and none of you are right. But something is out of place. Something is out of order. He said, the tree of love that stands between both of you. He said that tree have moved, or both of you have left your location. You have left your position. And so that tree of love that blocks offense, that tree of love that blocks inability, that tree of love that provides strength, shelter, endurance for patient and long suffering, he says it's no longer there. And now both of you must examine yourself and find out if it's that tree of love that have moved, or if you are the one that have changed your position. It didn't make sense to me that much. After that advice that evening, I pondered over what this woman said. And I discovered we misjudged ourselves. We were wrong in the interpretation. We have moved away from that tree of love, which casts out fear, which does not notice when it is wrong, that is able to endure with long suffering and patience, walk on any road, even unto the end. And from that very day, I was free. I was free in the sense that I became closer to the family. But you know, I'm not always there. And so sometimes you will see, out of sight is not out of mind. And then the other time you will tell yourself, too much of familiarity causes no personality. And so you have to weigh in between these two options. And I tell you, if indeed you are able to do that, you will know the position of things. You look at the drama, you look at the shenanigan, you look at the hypocrisy, the madness being introduced in the system, in our society, in the Biafran community today as we speak. It is not because any of us is right or any of us is wrong. It is because that tree of love that used to stand in between us, it said that that tree had been moved away, or we have moved away from that tree. It's going to be one. And not until Biafrans begin to ask themselves questions and choose to stand on the path of truth without shielding any criminal. My brother, this atmosphere of hatred, this atmosphere of cannibalism, this atmosphere of 419, this atmosphere of kill your brother, this atmosphere of harassment, intimidation, this atmosphere of ritualists, it will persist. Maybe you are not getting it. So in order for Biafra Restoration Project to be drawn to a conclusive end, the first atmosphere that need to be created is as simple as the bonding ingredient. It can only manifest itself through love. People of Biafra, do you still love yourself? Everything all of us has done to this moment, it shows we lack love. I'm not telling you it's not necessary. It is necessary. We have to go through these processes and this stage. But we must understand that our actions are no longer guided with love. And even if there are some element of love, it is no longer obvious. Some part of us call for vengeance. Some part of us call for revenge. Some part of us call for a pound of flesh. And some parts are so determined, they're going to crush you. They're going to destroy you. They're going to rubbish you. Each can be justified in their line of action or thought. But I tell you, we are all wrong who we are all right. And so continuing your hatred, continuing your blackmail, continuing your deceit, you will not understand. Some persons will call me and say, you see this issue, let's use psychology for our people. Psychology what? This is because you don't love those people. Psychology in what terms? Is it psychological undermining of your brother? Or you psychologically trying to guide and protect them? What kind of psychology? What kind of psychology? I cannot psych you. I cannot control your subconscious mind to win you on my side. I can only tell you the whole truth. Somebody made a post, or rather I made a post, And somebody came there. Now another person made a post, and we were on that platform. People were analyzing, narrating, attacking, defending. And somebody came in that forum and said, so George ONYIBE and Uche Mefo have been right all this while. And then others descended on the guy. What do you mean? He's evil. He's this one. Is that the atmosphere to bring Biafra? IPOB and Nnamdi Kanu. If you like, see me on all the holy idiot. If you like, deceive the people from now till tomorrow. You know what? The bonding ingredient is not there. That love is dead. If they fear you, they won't respect you. And if they don't respect you, how can they love you? You want us to fear, or you want us to fear you? It's not possible. And the moment we don't fear you, we don't respect you. And if we don't respect you, how can we love you? Sometimes it's not very easy to pass out this message, but somewhere along the line, those of you who still have their thinking cap on, you will get the truth there. And I tell you, your life will not remain the same again. If they fear you, how can they respect you? And if they don't respect you, how can they love you? Now the canon, if you hear Chikidozian talking, you think he's human being. You think he's a human being. Yes, we are telling you. Yes, all of you are talking according to my brother. I say they mimicking Nnamdi Kanu to show they are who they are not. You put fear in people. And the moment you put fear in certain persons, they don't go living in the prison of fear. They resist you. They cannot trust you. They will not respect you. I lose respect for Nnamdi Kanu completely. He can't get it back again because he had the time. He threw it away, and many people have done that because he want to muzzle all of us down. He forgot about the tree of love. He wants us to go and take oath so we can trust ourselves. We did that. After doing that, you begin to hide your family member. They will not take the oath. Are you an idiot? And I point out to you, this thing is wrong. And you're telling me, if I hear you talk about Aruchuku again, if I hear you talk about Aruchuku, but thunder will fire you inside that DSS dungeon you are. How can I respect such a man? How can I love such a man? And so if you're thinking about loving ourselves, go back and look at the damage you have done in the system. Go back and look at the platform of fear you have created to intimidate people, to compel people to do your bidding. Believe me, they may do it for a while because they don't have any choice. But they now hate you. They cannot respect you. Before the emergence of Biafra Human Rights and Freedom Radio Station, most of you thinking Nnamdi Kanu, you say, God. On daily basis, the number of people who know he's an idiot are increasing. Chikidozian and other criminal like China Sanworu, Benjamin Madubugu, Bright Chimezie, another Yahoo freedom fighter. Look at you. You lost your respect. Because your harassment, your intimidation, that fear you put upon your people, they hate you for it. They cannot love you. They cannot respect you. And if this were to be done from one to another, from another to another, how can we love ourselves? How many group are pretending to be fighting for the welfare of our people? How many group? How many of us? And what is our method? What is the modus operandi of trying to coerce our people into this idea? Harassment. You see, you lose your respect on daily basis. And how can they love you if they don't respect you? We have a work to do. And so creating the right atmosphere, the bonding ingredient that manifests in form of love, you must stop. Everyone must take his position. But meanwhile, let the Yorubas enjoy, let the Hausas enjoy, let the enemies of Biafra enjoy, because it's their time. And then let's fight ourselves, because in the end, nobody will be allowed to save the next generation. I don't know if you understand, but then let us proceed. Number 2, ingredient that must be introduced into the atmosphere if we want Biafra to be restored in no time, it is truthfulness. This truthfulness must manifest itself through fairness, justice, and equity. When Mazobide comes online, he says, well, let's be truthful, we gotta be humble. Of course, you fear God. Truthfulness. When we talk about truthfulness, it manifests itself through fairness, through justice, through equity. How many IPOB member has found justice? How many have found fairness? How many? How many? Just a minute. How many? Just a minute. So sorry for that. So sorry for that. Like I said, one or two technical issues, but then we are doing our best to see we get everything together. And of course, this having been said, truthfulness, it must manifest itself through fairness, through justice, and of course, it must manifest itself through equity. What is fairness? What is fairness? As far as two people coexist, two people live or occupy the same space, they are bound to make misunderstanding. They are about to have fracas. Issues must arise. Maturity, advancement in terms of development can only be attained when there are instruments put in place to manage such issues. Fairness. Does it exist among us? Justice. Will Ikonso have justice? Will Chimobi Okafor have justice? Will Akowara have justice? Was there none that kind of fair to any of them? Should I begin to mention? I remember then in 2016, 2015, 2017, we have so much issues. We make sure things work out through this medium, truthfulness. I had a magistrate friend. In one of the cases he handled, he knew the truth. And the truth was that the property that these two persons are dragging does not belong to any of them. It's just an inherited property. And one of them sold that property without informing the other, thereby breaching the agreement, which brought about a bone of contention. The magistrate weighed into the matter, and at the end of the day, he called me. He said, this is the truth behind this matter. But my principle as a lawyer, as a magistrate, as a judge, I will not pass any judgment that favors one person, most especially on issues like this. I will make sure that both parties are equally treated. That is when equity comes in. Invited those people. He said to this one, you are wrong. You should not have done that. And then you should not have moved to this extent. And now you that have sold the land, you have so much money, you will give some percentage to this man. And at the end of the day, the both parties were happy. Not only did he settle the dispute, he created a platform that makes them become friends. Each time you come as a Biafra, fighting Biafra, you join and condemn anybody, you are worse than Fulani headsmen. On this Biafra Human Rights and Freedom radio station, the journey has just begun. Now the Kanu should thank God that he's arrested by Nigeria. Anytime he come out, his broadcast, that is the end of his broadcast. He's not going to broadcast again. Because we're going to spend the rest of our life. I will spend the rest of my life to counter everything he tells you. Most especially when it is lie. But how did he got here? Most of you, till tomorrow, you get a matter, you get involved in a matter you know nothing about. I never did anything to anybody. I was judiciously doing my job, doing what I can to ensure Biafra is restored, serving even beyond my capacity. And then somebody came out and lied against me. The first time when Nnamdi Kanu left Kuje Hotel, I say Kuje Hotel because he was using Android phone. His girlfriends used to go there. He was a big boy in Kuje. I think that is why DSS don't want to take him there again, because he's living in Governor's Lodge. Or you don't know they have Governor's Lodge inside prison with our money. Very unfortunate. Ibe Amarachi set me up through Tonye Tiger and Williams Otagwa. The allegation was Abia State is paying George ONYIBE 1.5 million. River State is paying George ONYIBE 1.5 million. And they said then, those in finance department were collecting 100 naira from every zonal coordinator before they collect monthly due. And Amarachi, Tonye Tiger Makre, and Otagwa William, of course, it's Amarachi that is using them to say that money is being given to George ONYIBE. They have gossiped this and gossiped this. Nenanya have looked for her to set me up. It didn't work. In fact, Nenanya made me receive 500,000 that was paid into Anambra people into my account. Thank God I didn't take that money. I gave it to Anambra finance officer. I didn't fall any of their trap. And the next time, Chike Dozian called me. Tonye was there. Otagwa William was there. I was just looking at them. Then they were looking for her to set me up. Rubbish. And they say, yes, we understand you are receiving 3 million naira from Rivers and Abia State. Me, 3 million. I told Chike Dozian, you should have outgrown all these things now. I was thinking you are more mature than this. If these people allege that I'm being paid 3 million, me, George ONYIBE, 3 million, Uguaja like me, 3 million, jobless boy like me, 3 million, maybe I would have been using psychology for you people. so I can be receiving it. I said the coordinators are there. David Njoku is there. Ikechukwu Gwoha is there. Chinonso Nwachukwu is there. Why don't you go and find out from them? How can you call a meeting to be asking me such useless question? It is not easy for them. Why am I bringing it up? They are not judging any matter to make peace. They are judging matter to destroy somebody. I can go on and on and on and on and on and tell you what they have done. But it should not have been so. They are not truthful. They are not truthful. Is this the atmosphere you are going to bring Biafra? But then, as head of administrator, continent of Africa, a lot of problem. I know when they were trying to set up Audio Guinea up, they set up what do you call it, conflict resolution committee. The point is, where is the Yahoo conflict resolution committee? Why are they not settling on known government and ESM and Simeon Ekpa, another idiot deceiving all of you? But I managed everybody. When you do the wrong thing, I tell you, you do the wrong thing. When you do the right thing, I tell you, we do the right thing. But my target is equity. My target is fairness. My target is justice. My target is my target is we must push this weight aside and we must move on. Now the Kanu know nothing about this. And so are his blind followers. Because if he does, he will not come and tell you on radio. Akowara is a kidnapper. Ruby Matu is a kidnapper. Ruby Matu look like mosquito. He look like mosquito. So if Ruby Matu come to kidnap me, my guy, I go bring cloth for her, make he begin wash for me. He doesn't look fearful. He doesn't look aggressive. He's not. Just say a young man, should I say man or boy? And I'm very sure Nnamdi Kanu don't know Ruby Matu. But he announce and tell you, he's a kidnapper, he's a kidnapper, he's a kidnapper. Of course, you know Akowara is an elderly man. And so maybe he was thinking Ruby Matu is one old man. The same way Chike Doziem said that Madam Shosha carried knife and started chasing volunteer Lion Squad, without knowing that Madam Shosha is an elderly woman. And I asked Chike Doziem, can your mother take knife and chase young man like me? Why do you people listen to this rubbish? The truth is that they are not looking for fairness. They are not after justice. They are not after the good of our people. They're just looking for who to slay. And most of you are doing it. You don't know me. Some of you still call me Onyoshi transmitter. The only transmitter working in Biafra land were the transmitter that were installed under my administration. Go and ask Bright Chimezie. That time Nigeria was afraid of transmitter. Go and ask Bright Chimezie. It was good business for them. And I think one of the places I start having problem is they want to carry transmitter. Go and ask Bright Chimezie. Bright Chimezie will carry one transmitter. You will go to Lagos. They contributed over 40 million naira. He stay from hotel to hotel. He will lodge in Yanisolo. Then Emeka gift another idiot will start telling you, oh, we are now live in Yanisolo. Tune 100.5. 1 week, Ladipo people will enjoy it. They move it from there again. They now go to another area. Yes, we are now in Abulado. Radio Biafra live in Abulado. Then you contribute money. You pay for in Netimpu. Akirorueke. Let us man transmitter. Let us man transmitter. They send one transmitter. What unfortunate. But if you want to bring Biafra, you must make sure you create the right atmosphere. Now you have succeeded in destroying so many people. by your target, but you failed anyway. How would you survive to create such atmosphere? You must make amends. Josephina, woman leader, Plateau State, she's dead now. IPOB came on platform and telling, oh, Judge ONYIBE is sleeping with people's wife. Judge ONYIBE is sleeping with people's wife. Hey, her name is Josephina. They now maroon everything. They now deceive everybody. They after deceiving everybody. I told the woman, I need to bring you on air. I think the woman is from Anambra. But the husband didn't take it. And God knows, if I see that woman on the road, I won't know her. I've met her 2 times. I entered Plateau State around 4 in the evening. And I went to eat, have my bath. And then 3-4 hours time, we went to the meeting venue. The meeting is always all night. And then the next morning, as early as 4, I am in another vehicle going back to Biafra land. Just a minute, please. So sorry for that anyway. And so like I was saying, the next minute I am on my way back to Biafra land. Is that where I will have the time? But come to think about it, there are young girls there who are not married. Would it not have been better I go for those young girls than somebody's wife? But this is IPOB, and these are some of you looking for Biafra, creating a very polluted atmosphere. And in your heart of heart, you think you are fighting for Biafra. My brother, we are just your solution to all this evil. IPOB on Radio Biafra. Most of you don't leave Nnamdi Kanu alone. Leave Nnamdi Kanu alone. If you see anybody saying that, watch them. They are the one Abenokpabi will kill first. It's going to kill all of you. As far as you don't tell Nnamdi Kanu, leave other people alone, Abenokpabi will kill you. Create the right atmosphere. They started shouting, hey, Judge ONYIBE is this, Judge ONYIBE. Kenneth Ogani is there. He's the Northern Rep. We have the Plateau State Coordinator. They are there. And they know such thing didn't happen. The woman started having problem with the husband. They start calling family meeting to family meeting to family meeting. A week later, the woman died. That is why IPOB kept quiet too. My people in diaspora has hired a lawyer to take that matter forward. The woman say he don't want. Of course, the husband have believed IPOB killed that woman. IPOB killed that woman. Is that the atmosphere to restore Biafra? So each time we are saying, oh, we are formidable, Biafra is here, we are going for Biafra, Biafra. Let's stop deceiving ourselves. The atmosphere is not it. And then we look at the third one here. Collaboration. Ingredient of collaboration. It must manifest itself through humility and selflessness. When we talk about collaboration in this instance, it is the process where we manifest, where we present ourselves through humility. Mazobidi will always say, be humble. No, I understand. Not everybody understands the mindset behind those words. Be humble, selfless. If you look at Mazobidi, for instance, he's a doctor. A medical doctor, not a Harari doctor, not a degree to pamper people. He's an elderly man. And I think he can fend for his family. He's wealthy. But he's humble. He's humble. He's a man of truth. I'm not telling you he's a perfect man. No. He could make mistake. But whatever he does, he is guided by the truth. When I call him daddy in the Lord, you think the daddy in the Lord is because we is a pastor? No. Humility. Those of you who know me, it's difficult for you to come out and confront me, because I'm not a proud man, and don't think I'm a gra man. But then there are things you will do, we will not agree. That is what brought us here. Collaboration. You must be humble. If not that Nnamdi Kanu was arrested, you will never know Mazimefo is a deputy. Very humble to the earth. Ordinary Simeon Ekpa that is not a member of IPOB. Look at how he's rubbishing all of you. Idiot. I know it is a game plan anyway. But I remember when Chike Doziem and other idiot are challenging Mazimefo. And then Nnamdi Kanu will keep quiet. And Nnamdi Kanu allow people to insult his deputy. It's just like a husband that allow people to insult his wife. Invariably, you are insulting yourself. If a Mecca gift can come out and insult Uchimefo, Nnamdi Kanu is an idiot, a very hopeless one. Because he cares for no one. He does not send any of you. That is not the atmosphere to bring Biafra. You are not humble, very arrogant. Most of you don't know me today. Not because I do not have what it takes to be what I want to be. I humble myself before all of you. I know people who are coordinators under my jurisdiction. They have Jeep, expensive cars. They used to go to meeting. When they come down here, you think governor enter. But I can come to a meeting venue, stay in that meeting venue, deliver my message. In fact, when they say let's invite African rep, one day I was in Anambra State, and they say now let's call on the African rep to give us the message and let's move on. And then I moved on. Just a minute, please. Yes, so sorry about that. You know, we are having challenges anyway. Some small hikers, they try to make sure we don't broadcast, but we are not going anywhere. And so let us continue. And so when they called on and they said, Judge ONYIBE, can you please come forward? And they were noble men, respectable elder. All of them were there. It's not once. It has happened in Abia and in many states. And I stood from among the people. I went to the high table. I issued my lecture or speech as the case may be. And in most cases, they can't bear it. One of them said, now you be Judge ONYIBE. I think say your belly big like this, you can't be like this, you can't be like that. Now you be Judge ONYIBE. And most of them vow that if not that, because of my voice, they would not believe it's me. Am I telling you I'm humble? Am I telling you I'm better than anybody? No. But I'm humble when I have the privilege to address people older than my father and sometimes more knowledgeable than my father. Why shouldn't I be humble? David said, your gentleness, O Lord, has made me great. There must be collaboration through humility and fairness, selflessness. And then you have leader. We will kill you. Just look at China Sanworu. When we catch you, we will kill you. We will shoot you. We will do like this. Simanepa is still giving you order. I give you order now. Go and bomb police. I give you order. Look at idiot giving you order. And of course, you are a chimpanzee and a monkey. You obey order. Ndiara. Order of 2005. It's really bad. Whoever did this to us, it will not be well with them. It's really bad. Because when you see a woman, a mother, taking her baby to go and sell, 2005, 500 naira, 50 naira, your baby, this is not chicken, oh, this is not rabbit, oh, this is not goat, oh, your own baby, you sell it 50 naira. And then, what will you do to other people's baby? We must create the right atmosphere. You must. We'll leave out this story this evening because we can go ahead and look at the area where we have failed in our responsibility. We have failed. I deceive no one. If indeed we are able to submit ourselves to this requirement, this Biafra we fight for will be restored in no time. It's just for one way. The right atmosphere must be initiated. The right atmosphere must be created. And there is nobody who can do that except the people of Biafra. Don't let anybody deceive you. We must begin to retrace our step. We must begin to retrace our step. I think I have a caller on the line. I understand maybe we'll have an issue. But then just a minute or so, I'll be. Yes, of course, we must continue.
All freedom lovers around the world,
purchase your tracks today.
We call on you with this song to join us. Support Biafra Nation freedom. Support Biafra Nation referendum. Thank you. Thank you. Freedom now. Freedom now. Freedom now. Freedom now. Say Biafra's free now. Say them free now. Say my people free now, set us free now. Biafra freedom now, say my nation free now. Freedom now, set us free now. After 100 years of slavery, set us free now. After suffering us, after killing us, lose your chains of bondage, set us free now. Biafra Nation freedom, Biafra Nation freedom. Set us free, set my people free now. Set you know you free, set us free now. Freedom now, freedom now. My people are dying in Mediterranean Sea. My people are scattered across overseas. Biafrans are suffering all over the world. Freedom now, freedom now, freedom now, freedom now. Biafra freedom now. Freedom now. Said Biafra's free now. It's freedom time. It's freedom time. We have been oppressed enough. It's freedom time. Biafrans have been killed enough. Since 1945, they have been killing our people. In 1966, they slaughtered thousands of our people. From 1967 to 1970, they waged war against my nation. They bombed millions of our people. Freedom now, freedom now, freedom time, freedom time.
Yes, sir, like I said earlier, we having some challenges, of course, technical issue, and we can always get better. I'm getting information our FM relay station in Anambra is not talking, but then we are making effort to look into it. At this moment, our lines are open. If you are able to call in and make your own contribution. But if you are not able to call in, tomorrow is another day. We continue from where we stop. Our WhatsApp line is 070 815 45642. 070 815 45642. And then the direct line is 081221 52971. 081221 52971. The lines are open, and if you are able to call in to make your contribution, please do that.
United Nations declare them wanted because they want to kill us, they want to wipe us, they want to finish us. Hey, they are the one, the Boko Harams, they are the one. Please declare them wanted. They are the liars, they are the cheats, thieves, and the criminals. Buhari, you are the one. Boko Haram, we know you. Israel, you are there. Support United Nations to declare them wanted. They want to Islamize us. They want to kill us all. They are the one, Boko Haram. They can't stop Biafra. They are the baboons and the monkeys. The people by their side, they are liars. They are the baboons and the monkeys. They want to kill us, no way. Biafra will stand. There's no going back, cause we are the will of God. Hey. You need a gun, you need a weapon, you need a worship. You are the one, you are very bad, we know you. You need a God, you need a weapon, you need a worship. Muhammad Buhari, what is your mind? Oh, Abasaya, you grab your mind. Abasaya, you grab your mind. Islamize us. They want to kill. We are the ones. The Boko Harams. Mohammed Buhari, the president of the zoo. You are a failure. You cannot stop us now. We know you. We know you.
Yes, of course, on this note, we will be drawing the curtain for this evening segment. The people of Biafra must understand that the truth cannot be overemphasized. We may think we are deceiving others, but we were deceiving ourselves in the end. This is the time everyone must reevaluate their stand, re-examine their position. And in your own little way, stop contributing to create those atmosphere that jeopardize effort and sacrifice of genuine men and women of Biafra who are working for the total emancipation of the people of Biafra. Before you do, think. Before you act, think. Because somewhere along the line, it is going to take all of us to save all of us. You can choose to continue indulging in your criminality and fraudulent activities, merchandising the very process which is supposed to liberate our people. But in the end, the truth must prevail. I remain George ONYIBE, and I sign off from here. Tomorrow is another day. We'll continue from where we stop. Stay free from unknown gunmen, ESM, from manipulation of Nnamdi Kanu and IPOB group, and other career freedom fighter. We will get there, but just that it is not going to be the way most of us have expected. Goodbye, and God bless.
Biafra's Got Talent exclusive.
After this heavy rain, please let the sun rise.
Our lives are in danger, siblings and more than all day long we have been ruled by strangers. Save my life. Give us Biafra. We are begging you, please.
There's nothing we can do without you. It's only you that will save my life.
Chukwu King Biama, you are the one to give us Biafra. We pray.
Oh, just save the lives. We are your children, save our lives. We are like sheep has gone astray. Restore our lives.